So, good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to this day 5, the last day of the group standings here at the Under-18 Cup Sport Check National Championships from Prince Edward Island. This is Nick Murray at UPI this morning for this boys game, the final game for these two teams in the group stages. CS Longueuil from Quebec against Saskatoon United from Saskatchewan. Two teams that have had rather different fortunes so far in the tournament. Quebec almost guaranteed a place in tomorrow's gold medal game. Mathematically, they could still be caught by Surrey United from BC. So effectively, they need just the 1 point. A defeat and a lot of goals from Saskatoon would knock them out. But right now, CS Longueuil has played extremely good soccer in this tournament. They are 3 for 3. And while Saskatoon are still looking at the moment for their first point, but this being soccer, who knows what can happen. Just speaking with Coach Gilbert Bailly for Quebec just before the game started, and he is using the opportunity, maybe just to rest a few of his starters, but they're there if needed, and opportunity to give some other players a run out, and he has been certainly through the course of the games trying to get as much of the squad involved. And we'll go through the starting lineups in a moment, so actually we can do it right now. Frederic Nadeau is in goal for Quebec. Frank Boanga, number 80. Sami Chetui is down as number 70 in my sheet, but 13 on the game sheet, but we'll confirm that in a moment. William Cleveau is 16. Emile de Guise Saint-Germain is 67. Charles de Santis 69. Babacar Diop 83. Simon Gascon 75. Sid Ahmed Karoun is 62. Georges Lajeur 63. Daniel Ramirez Racinos is 71. Saskatoon are playing from left to right as we look at the as you look at it in their all-white strip with some red markings. Quebec in their black and grey with red markings playing from right to left. Headed forward. Picked up by Charles de Santis in the middle of the midfield. This de Santis, back to Saint-Germain, plays it out long. Good ball here, number 83, Babacar Diop. Ball's played forward to Chetui. Heads the ball in. Opportunity for Cleveau, playing at left back. That's a good cross to the far post, and there's an early opportunity and a great header. No goal, says referee, assistant referee Deagle on the far side. Beg your pardon, assistant referee Quasey on the far side. Certainly one of those where goal line technology would probably have been a help, but there was an early scare immediately for Saskatoon. 30, just over the minute mark, and it was a header on the far side. It was a beautiful cross by the left back. Found the head, came off the crossbar, and right away Quebec are looking dangerous. Here's de Santis, number 69. Good range of passing. That's a good ball. Asking questions there on the far side. And this time, goalkeeper Pramito Mustafa comes out. Mustafa and Hayden Fast have been sharing duties for Saskatoon in goal so far in this tournament. Away Boanga. There's Chavez. Looks for Afzal. Gets a shot away. And Nadeau is able to claim that for Quebec. Just run through the lineups very quickly for Saskatoon. In goal, as I say, is Pramito Mustafa. Luke Jansen is 2. Louis Chavez is 6. Alex Lucas is 8. Jonathan Shendrick is 9. Andrew Yakovsky 10. Jared Lucas 12. Alex Hine 13. Fraser Dawson 17. Amjad Safizada is 20. And 22 is Mohamed Afzal. Because once again, we've got the Quebec team coming forward. Here's Diop. Ball goes back once again to Cleveau. Here's de Santis. Already shown a nice range of passing. Ball goes wide. Good work there on the right-hand side. It's away by Hine. And this is the third time I've had the pleasure of doing the Quebec team. And one of the problems with their black and grey is that it is often quite difficult to make out the red numbers on the back of their shirts. So If I do get some cases of mistaken identification, that's a possibility today, as there's an opportunity again. And that's going to be a corner kick on the far side. On this day 5 of the Under-18 Cup, the Sport Check National Club Championships here in Prince Edward Island. And today we're here at UPI, and it's a full men's slate of games here at the university today. The women's games today, the girls' games are all at Cornwall, so if it's the girls' games that you're interested in, then head on over to the other broadcast. Ball comes in, it's headed up. It's not cleared. It's away by number 20, Saifi Zada. Good shot, good driven in this time. And it was a good effort there by the right back on the far side. I think it was Gascon. And the ball goes wide of Mustafa's goal. 5 minutes in, early scare for Saskatoon. But right now the score is 0-0. Ball gets played in. There's Lazor. Scored a few goals already in this tournament. The number 63 for Quebec. This time though the ball runs out of play, and it's going to be a goal kick. 3 wins out of 3 for the Quebec team in this tournament. Started off with an emphatic 5-1 win over Nova Scotia in the first game. Then the big game against BC, they won 3-2. They then beat Manitoba 3-1, and that's why right now they lead the group with 3 wins out of 3. And barring a real upset, it has to be said today, they will be playing in tomorrow's gold medal game, which you can catch here on the Bell Alliant TV 1 network tomorrow. Thrown in on the far side. That's Lazur with the header. Goes back. Well played there by Lazur. It's good cover though by number 10, Shukovsky out there. Here's Chetui. Looking for Chavez. That's going to be picked up by Saint-Germain on the far side. He's got Chavez is giving him some pressure. Ball goes in. Well played by Saint-Germain, who has come in on some of the games so far in this tournament and has looked very, very composed and very impressive from the games I've seen. There's Boanga. Good play by fullback Claveau. Goes back to number 83. That's Diop. And here's Saint-Germain again, looking for some options ahead. Flag goes down, and we've almost got a 4-on-1 breakaway here if the ball goes in. This time, though, well, it's certainly a late flag over there by... I think what was going to happen there was assistant referee Cracy was going to wait to see which player actually touched the ball. There's a possibly there that there was 2 players on or 2 players off from that run forward. And what happened was it was one of the players in that offside position who played the ball first. And that is why we had the offside decision. Beautiful morning here at UPI, very still, just a very slight breeze. Sun just trying to break through to my right. This is Chetui trying to bring the ball under control, rather has some mishandling there in the bright pink cleats. Mr. Sami Chetui. Another one there getting a start today, having come on as substitute in previous games. DeSantis, who's shown nice range of passing in the midfield. Ball goes in. This is opportunity, good skill, and and it was George Lazur with an opportunity. Did a nice drag back. Lazur had the opportunity to strike the ball, did so with his left foot, but he was slightly leaning back, and the ball goes wide of Mustafa's goal, and he clears long. Away by Bwanga. DeSantis looks for Lazur. Nice tackle by Jakovsky. Here's Shendrak, number 9, going to play it forward. But in the end, it's neither a pass or a through ball. And in the end, it just goes harmlessly over the goal line at the end. Retrieved by the ball boy. And the ball goes back to Nadeau in the Quebec goal. Certainly a warm welcome for all those that are tuning in from Montreal. Here to see your team, no doubt, clinch a place in that gold medal game. So a warm welcome to you and all those also tuning in from Saskatoon. Both teams have got a few spectators here supporting their teams, and they'll be making some good noise this week, enjoying their time in Prince Edward Island. Here's Bwanga. That's a nice ball, looking for Claveau. Dawson is going to get there first, but it's a weak pass into the midfield. Here's Lazur looking for Racinos. It's picked up by Diop, who showed nice footwork there by Diop, and a nice finish there. Number 83, Babacar Diop. Danced around on the top of the area. It was good work by Claveau and Racinos. And it gives the Quebec team the lead. A nice finish by the number 83. Another one of those players who's getting the start today, Babacar Diop. Come on again as substitute in the earlier games, but showing some nice footwork there. And a nice goal. So it's been a difficult tournament so far for the boys from Saskatoon. And once again, they find themselves down an early goal. And here's Chetui there, doing very well, trying to find Lazur inside. It's picked up by Jakovsky, who clears. Looks for Lucas on the far side. Lucas, though, trying to find himself a little bit of space. Diop comes across. It's a nice ball, though, to Dawson in the right. He's got Claveau, though, for company. And Claveau does well to come and get the ball off him. Well played there by the fullback. There's Bwanga. Good play by DeSantis. One of those regular starters who isn't getting a rest today from Coach Bahia. Here's Bwanga, another starter that's played all the games so far. Nice ball to DeSantis, nice movement. Here's Chetui. And as far as Lucas, Alex Lucas with a chance to run at Saint-Germain. If he can hit it on his right foot, Bwanga comes across, puts in a good challenge, and the ball runs through to Nadeau in the Quebec goal. Certainly one of the notable things about the Quebec team is there doesn't appear to be any noticeable weaknesses anywhere. As I say, Coach Bahia is playing a few bench players today and has introduced them at various points throughout the tournament, but at no point does the team ever seem to miss a beat. It's like he's got 18, 19 players, all of very equal standards and ability, and it doesn't matter who he puts out there, they're all more than capable of doing the job. That's Sid Ahmed Karoun over there on the far side, somebody we haven't mentioned yet. The number 62 for Quebec. Ball comes in, it's gone down with the cross. Opportunity, and Lazur goes up, and good handling again by Mustafa. Certainly Mustafa was very much in the firing line when Saskatoon played BC the other day, conceded 8 goals, but in all the games I've seen so far, it's actually one of the best performances by a goalkeeper so far in this tournament. It could be much worse if it wasn't for the goalkeeper from Saskatoon. Done by Dawson. There's DeSantis again with a little bit of time. Finds Saint-Germain. He hits a good ball. I think we might get an offside flag. No, stays down on the far side. It was a good run there. Looking for some options. And I think it's Racinos there on the far side. Or it may have been Karoun, I think, possibly. And Grandin getting a bit of a mix-up. Heavy touch by Jansen. And this time There is an offside there. Referee Barry says there was a push by Chetui. Kick comes in, but that's no problem for Ado in the Quebec goal. I'm certainly not wishing to preempt anything or tempt fate, but assuming that Quebec do manage to find themselves in the gold medal game tomorrow, but that's just come back to that in a second. Chetui put a loose pass in, asking a lot of Boanga. Back to Chetui, and that's going to go back to Nadeau. They will have to wait. Looks like the game in the other pool today to decide the gold medal. At the moment, it's the boys from Ontario that lead, but a win by the Calgary Foothills today against Newfoundland. Newfoundland winless right now, or pointless even, against the Calgary team. And if the Foothills win that game today, then they will be in the gold medal game tomorrow. And that should be quite a matchup here at UPEI. Here's Saint-Germain. Quebec playing a very patient, controlled game. Here's Boanga looking to pick some passes. That's a nice pass. And there's Claveau. Puts in a good left-footed cross, and Hine has to clear at the near post. First time I've really had a good look at number 16, William Claveau. Looks very capable left fullback in today for Anas Boussarain, who would certainly be considered one of the players of the tournament so far. The number 66 for Quebec scored that certainly the best goal I think so far of the men's tournament, the boys tournament, against BC. A crucial goal, a left-footed strike that gave the goalkeeper no chance. It's going to be a corner though. It's swung in right under. As Yukasu gets his head on it, the ball's still around, but it's going to be another corner on the far side this time. So Anas Boussarain getting some time off and allowing William Claveau some opportunity, and Claveau looks a more than capable player in that left full-back position. Just as we were talking about there, the strength and depth on this Quebec team. I'm sure Coach Gilbert Bailly is pleased to be able to get some other players into the game today. As the ball comes over, it's headed away by Afsar, looking for Chavez, who does well. Chavez, he's been a willing runner for Saskatoon throughout the tournament so far, often playing up front on his own, doing lots of work. Ball's played forward, looking for Lucas. It's cleared. DeSantis did well to get back there. Ball comes in looking for Dawson. It's cleared. Only as far as Afsal. Here's Babacar Diop into Chetui. Nice, almost a nice pass there. It's well intercepted by Shendruk. And good work there by Diop. And that's going to be a throw into Saskatoon as we come up to the 18-minute mark in the first half. Quebec lead by 1-0. Ball's played forward by Jansen, but that's asking too much of Fraser Dawson, and that's going to go out for a goal kick. Here's Chetui. Claveau. Seeing lots of the ball in the first half, and again plays a nice run there by Georges Lejeune. If he can keep it in, which he will, he has Jansen there. Dazot as well, gets the crossover. There's Diop fighting for it once again, similar to the theory where he scored. Good movement there. Karoon is going to come over and try and pressure, and it looks like it's going to be a throw to the Quebec team. Santis, this time his pass is cut out, and Chavez is going to try. Oh, it's a weak pass though by Chavez. Gave it straight back to Chetui. Sent it back to Bouanga. Into Saint-Germain. Back to DeSantis. Claveau is over on the left. And here is the fullback once again. Nice touch. Babacar Diop. Nice movement. Here's Chetui. Good movement ahead of him. Ball goes out wide. That's a nice pass. There's Karoon on the far side. Back to Grandin. He centers the ball in. It's a good one. Here's Chetui. Can he control it? Appeals for handball. Yes, says referee Barry. The arm was up. And it looks like it's right on the edge of the penalty area. Referee Barry gave you could see him think about it for a half a second. I think it was very much the position of the arm of Yukaski when the ball hit it, or maybe Shendruk. I'm not too sure from here. I think it may have been Shendruk. But either way, referee Barry says it is a free kick right on the edge of the penalty area. We've got Ramirez Racinos. Looks like he's going to strike this, probably right-footed. Bouanga's moved into the wall. Here's Racinos, too high. And in the end, that's going to be a goal kick. This time it's going to be a handball for in the favour of Saskatoon as we just passed the halfway mark in this first half. The Quebec team very much in control of the game so far. Just needing that single point to be absolutely 100% certain of that gold medal berth tomorrow. And right now they lead by a goal to nil, looking very comfortable as they clear the ball. Shendruk heads it back in. Here's DeSantis, who's looking for some runners. Asking rather a lot this time of Karoon on the far side. And that's going to be a throw into Saskatoon. Here's Yukovsky. Asking rather a lot of Lucas there, and that's going to be a throw to Quebec. Once again, a warm welcome especially to those that are tuning in right now from Montreal, and also an earlier start on a Sunday morning for those from Saskatoon. Thank you for joining us on the Bell Alliant TV1 network. Bringing you coverage all week from the Under-18 Cup, Sport Check National Club Championships here in Prince Edward Island. Played for Saint-Germain. Nice movement there by the Quebec team. Ball plays into Karoon. He touches it on, looking for the run of Grandin, but it goes behind for Gascon, I beg your pardon, and that's gone behind, and we're going to see a substitution for Saskatoon. Number 20, Seifizada, is going to go off, and this is a change that we've seen throughout the week by the Saskatoon team. Into the game comes number 11, Willis Cuxascon. So Cuxascon is in. Centre midfield. Push there by Racinos, and that will be a free kick to Saskatoon. Shendruk loses out. Here's Lazur looking for some options. He's got Babacar Diop. Good play there by Hine to cover on Lazur, but Lazur does well and gives the corner, says assistant referee Casey on the far side. Referee Barry was closest, but just had to look over to the assistant referee just to see what he thought. Pointed for the corner. And that is going to be a corner kick to be taken by Daniel Ramirez Racinos. He swings it in. It's a good one at the far post. It's headed back. It's cleared. Only as far as DeSantis, number 69. Intercepted by Lucas. Alex Lucas plays the ball forward, looking for Chavez, but the ball goes out. Ball goes back from DeSantis to Frank Bwanga. Big, powerful centre back. Here's Lazur looking for a nice run, and he gets one in the end from Racinos. He's onside. Good cover by Yukowski, but Racinos still does well. He keeps it in. The ball's played back to Lazur. He can't control it. Back to DeSantis. He's going to try and strike it right-footed. He does. And that wasn't far away there by Charles DeSantis. It was a nice drive, and it had Mustafa scrambling across his goal. In the end, he didn't need to make the save as the ball went wide of his post. And Mustafa clears long. Pushing the back there by Afzal on Chetui. And here's Clouveau, number 16. Back to DeSantis. Saint-Germain looking for some options. Good movement by Chetui, who looks very busy in the midfield for Quebec. Here's Clouveau. Is he going to hit this? Nice ball right-footed this time by the fullback. Picked up by Chavez, though. DeSantis tries to win it back for Quebec. It's given away, though, and that's going to be a throw. Here's Clouveau. Here's Bwanga. Saint-Germain, whose use of the ball has been good, as is this player, number 69, DeSantis. Likes to keep the ball moving in the midfield for Long Earl. It's Gascon. This time there was a little bit too tight for the Quebec team. Nice touch by Alex Lucas, number 8. Rather loops the cross, and in the end it's no problem at all for goalkeeper Frédéric Nadeau in the Quebec goal, and he clears long. Looking for Lazur. And number 10, Yukowski clears. 14 minutes left in the first half. Quebec lead by 1-0. Goal scored after 10 minutes by number 83, Babacar Diop. A nice turn and shot on the edge of the penalty area and found the corner of the net. So that is the only goal right now that but very much you can tell the Quebec team are probably playing just in second or even third gear right now. Happy to move the ball around, get some passes, get some touches. And there's some good play there on the far side. Beautiful play by Caroon. Goes back. Sent in by Gascon. And it's cleared. Saint-Germain getting the start today instead of the regular centre-back, Diliam Sidavang Ok. One of those players that Coach Bailly is looking to rest and hopefully won't need, saving his legs. They had a day off as well yesterday, the Quebec team. So for a lot of these players, they would have had a good 2 days rest in preparation for tomorrow's gold medal game against either Ontario or Alberta. We'll know that later on this afternoon. Nice touches. Oh, just a bit ahead of Chetui. Played forward by Dawson. There's Chavez. Takes it round past Bwanga. Now what can Chavez do? Has to take a touch. Just centre the ball in. It's a good cross in the end, which goalkeeper Nadeau had to keep an eye on. He took it cleanly. Ball's played forward. Nice touch by Georges Lazur. He's rather pulled a little bit, but Lazur's into the penalty area. Is he going to hit? Well, good tackle that came in from Yukowski. Lazur wanted to hit it on his left foot, and Yukowski got the challenge in, and here's an opportunity for 17, Fraser Dawson. He plays the ball in. Saint-Germain is there. He's going to try and work to save the corner. He does, and that is going to be a throw in. So some good attacking intent there by Saskatoon. Certainly haven't come here to lie down, and here's an opportunity if Jansen can get it over, and he does so, and he hits the crossbar, and it needed a good save in the end. Referee Barry indicates the corner, so goalkeeper Maddo had to get a touch on that. Just as well he did, because the ball skimmed onto the crossbar, and that is going to be a corner kick. And just to complete that thought there before the action, it was just to sort of reiterate that Saskatoon have certainly not come here to lie down in this game. They're showing plenty of spirit and plenty of life, even though they are in 5th place in the group. They're certainly not trying to lie down or make this easy for the Quebec team, and they have a corner now to see what they can do with. The ball comes in. Saskatoon tries to get something on it. He can't. Here's Fraser Dawson. Battled by Diop, and it's Diop that wins the throw-in. And that's one of the noticeable things I've seen all of the Saskatoon games so far in this tournament. And even though in terms of results they haven't always gone their way, they've certainly played with lots of spirit, and certainly enjoying their place at this year's 2015 Sport Czech National Club Championships. And even if they do end up playing in the 9th and 10th place game tomorrow, which is certainly very likely, I think they can go away with some good memories of some good efforts here at this tournament. Here's Chatouille on the far side. The ball goes out. Hurried clearance by Satantis, but Diop there. He's beaten though by Chandrak. Opportunity now for Afzal. Chavez plays it forward. It's cleared. Flicked on. Looks for handball. Handball given against Racinos. And again, an opportunity for Saskatoon to play the ball into the penalty area. Certainly the last 5 minutes or so has been the best spell of the game for Saskatoon, and the ball's played in. And it looked comfortable there for Maddo, but he rather bobbled it a little bit, and now here's an opportunity. That's a beautiful throw by the goalkeeper. And Claveau with lots of space. He's got Diop in front of him. Chatouille is alongside. Cuts inside, Claveau does well, goes back to DeSantis. He's got Lazur and Caroon to aim for if he wants to go to the other side of the field, but they slow it down. Boanga to DeSantis, into Racinos. Here's Caroon. And the ball comes wide to Claveau. Once again, they just slow it down a little bit. Quebec happy to play a few little triangles. Just trying to get a bit of composure. Take the sting out of the Saskatoon sail, which seems to have been busy just the last few minutes. Nice touch by Lucas. Good dummy there on Saint-Germain, who recovers well. Still number 8, Alex Lucas. And he wins the throw for his team. Certainly one of the Saskatoon players that certainly hasn't hid in the 4 games that they've played so far. Lucas has always been busy. All-action player for Coach Bruce Hine. Intercepted, and here's Lazur now. He's a 2-on-1. He's got Hine to deal with. Still Lazur. Nice touch out wide. And here's a great opportunity. Ball comes in, driven into the near post by Caroon. And in the end, it wasn't too difficult for Mustafa. Nice control by DeSantis. Chatouille can't quite get it under control. This pass is rather telegraphed, winning by Chandrak, but Shatui gets it back, looks to play it through, all a little bit tight in there, and it is cleared. There's Dawson, asking a lot of Cuxaskin. Shatui's there quickly. Claveau to DeSantis. Nice ball there, that's a great pass there, looking for Karoon. Touch is rather heavy though. Still in play, does well, nice touch there. Ball inside, here's Lazo, good shot at the near post. And once again, a good save by Mustafa in the Saskatoon goal. For the miscontrol there by Lucas, and players ended up in a heap. Referee Barry just says that was a collision. Out to Claveau, nice play by Dawson. There's Chavez. Here's Boinga. Always looks to have plenty of time. The number 80 for Quebec. Ball goes back to Saint-Germain. Forwards looking to get the ball played early. I think that's probably something that Coach Bailly would like to see from his team. They are just a little bit slow is really the only word I can think of in some of their passing through to the front players. Happy to knock the ball sideways and backwards. This time it does go forward, but it's misplaced by Saint-Germain, and that is going to be a throw-in with 5 minutes left in this first half. Certainly in terms of possession and chances, it's been dominated by the Quebec team, but Saskatoon at times have shown their shown that they're here to play. And Jansen had a shot there a few minutes ago that hit the crossbar. And that's going to be a throw-in on the far side. Ball comes in. It's a very calm and very still day here at UPI, and that sort of rather reflects the action on the field right now. Quebec know that they're doing just enough to confirm their position in tomorrow's gold medal game, so looking to win the game, but also trying to conserve as much as they can. Ball played forward by Diop, looking for Lazur, but the ball was too heavy. And I'm sure that Saskatoon are more than pleased with their first half efforts as well. So so right now things are sort of playing to the script, I think, for both teams. Here's Chatui, that's a nice ball forward. Looking for Diop, he's going to be onside. Going to hit it left-footed, and that's a nice finish for his second goal of the day. It was a beautiful pass played forward by Chatui, and Baba Diop this time with his left foot. So a left foot and a right foot finish for number 83, Babacar Diop, who may well be staking a claim for a place in tomorrow's starting 11 for the final. Babacar Diop, who's often been used as a second half substitute so far this week. And a nice finish there by the number 83. Once again, just shows the strength in depth that this Quebec team has. And there's Lazur. And this has sort of happened to Winnipeg in certain games this tournament. They seem to have, once they lose one goal, they lose another. And that's exactly what they've done right now. As Georges Lazur takes advantage of a mistake in the Saskatoon defense, which is a shame because up to this point they've been very disciplined and they've gone about their work very well, but it was just too many heavy touches, miscontrol, and it allowed number 63, Georges Lazur, to nip in and finish nicely into the corner, giving goalkeeper Mustafa no chance whatsoever. And that is now the third goal for Quebec, which certainly in terms of their possession and the way that they've gone about their business probably doesn't flatter them, but Saskatoon have also had some chances, but just a lapse in concentration at the back has allowed Longueuil from Quebec to take a 3-0 lead. And no doubt at this point of proceedings, Coach Gilbert Bailly is happy just to let this game play itself out. Chetui looks for Claveau. This time though he misses his kick rather, under pressure from number 17, Fraser Dawson. And with 90 seconds left in this first half, this is Nick Murray on behalf of the Bell Alliance TV1 with our cameraman and technician, Shane Wasnich, enjoying the proceedings here at UPI. Cleared by Jared Lucas, number 12. Jared Lucas is 12 and Alex Lucas is number 8 for Saskatoon. Here's Saint-Germain. Here's DeSantis. Here's Chetui. Back to DeSantis. Is he going to try and strike on? He does. Hits it right-footed. Not bad effort. Just a bit lower, and that may well have caused a few problems for goalkeeper Mostafa. Number 22, Afsal, plays the ball forward, looks for Chavez. Frank Bang was there. Boinga certainly reads the game very well. Big, tall player, long legs, and very timely with his challenges. Very rarely dives in, the number 80. That's a beautiful pass by DeSantis, again showing his range, and that's Caroon. That's a beautiful ball. Ball comes in, and really you just saw there what this Quebec team is capable of. A beautiful pass by number 69, Charles DeSantis, whose range of passing in this first half has been one of the highlights of the game. Very stylish player, and certainly in terms of a style that's pleasing to the eye, this Quebec team is a beautiful team to watch. Here's Chetui. He's got some runners ahead of him. Hard shackle comes in by Afzal, just to remind Chetui that he can't dwell on the ball too long in the midfield. Here's DeSantis. He's got options in the midfield if he wants them. Looking for some movement ahead. Afzal puts him under pressure. Referee Barry blows for half-time with no additional minutes. And as far as the script goes, it's very much what the team from Quebec would have asked for. They lead by 3-0 over Saskatoon United. Gold medal place is 99.9% secure. And we'll be back in time for the second half here at UPI. So we welcome you back here to University of Prince Edward Island for the second half of this Under-18 Cup. Day 5 game between CS Longueuil of Quebec and Saskatoon United from Saskatchewan. 3-0. Quebec lead, and almost 40 minutes away from a guaranteed spot in tomorrow's gold medal game. Let's see what changes that we have. So bring you some of the changes in just a moment. Headed on by Mado. Headed on by number 7, Cortez Cabrales. Here's Yakovsky. Looks like Dominique Grandin is in the game for Longueuil. Going to be a free kick to Saskatoon. Played forward. Good header. There's Chatouille, picks the ball up. Here's Lucas, number 8. Chatouille gets the foot in. Out in by Caroon, plays the ball forward. It's intercepted by Cortez Cabrales. Dawson tries to send it wide. And there's Babacar Diop, 2-goal scorer in the first half. First 2 goals. And number 63, Georges Lazur. Here's number 88. This is Christopher Rose, who's come into the game at half-time. Into Ramirez Racinos. Here's Bwanga. Looks for Rose on the right-hand side. Nice run forward there, and there's an opportunity for, and that's a beautiful finish. In fact, offside, says referee Deagle on this near side. It was Billings that ran through into the game at half-time. Number 84, Gordon Billings. It was a run just slightly ahead of the marker. And that is going to be a free kick for offside. But again, it was a nice passing movement by Longueuil. Flicked on by Hine, who seems to be playing forward. And a good opportunity there by number 17, Fraser Dawson. A good opportunity. And once again, it shows that Saskatoon certainly are carrying some attacking threat in this game. Had an opportunity in the first half that did hit the crossbar. Goes wide. Here's Bwanga. Into Chatouille. Here's Rose. Back to Bwanga. Played forward by, I think it's Sidimang Ok over there on the, also into the game on the left. Nice movement. Here's Chatouille. Ball inside. This time he's onside. Billings. Ball's played back. Nobody can clear it, and it's cleared. Here's Rose, number 88. Nice touch by Diop into Billings. Billings trying to find some space. Back to Diop. Rose is going to play it in right-footed. Feels the handball. Nice play by Diop again. This time the ball comes across. It's cleared. Diop again. Back to Rose. Again, it's played in. Way by number 3 substitute Gosselin. It's turned by Ramirez. Racinos, it's cleared. Here's Bwanga. And Longuet right now very much camped in the Saskatoon half. Here's Billings. There's Dawson. There's Caroon. Into Chetui. Out to Rose. It's asking rather a lot of Diop, and I think he's just about got there. He does very well, the long A player. Into Chetui. Here's Jansen for company. Chetui's going to try and get it across. Hits the defender. Chetui still battling hard. And Saskatoon are able to bring the ball out from their own penalty area. Strong challenge. Here's Caroon. Played forward by Cliveau. And one of the Saskatoon players is down right now. Another one is fixing their cleat. I think it might be Fraser Dawson who's needs some attention on the far side. It is indeed the number 17 for Saskatoon. Looks like number 17 Dawson's going to need some treatment there on the far side. He's off the field. It's cleared by Mustafa. Clears long. Bwanga's going to win this. Touches off to looks for Rose. It's picked up by Lucas. Nice touch inside to Hine, who's come forward from defence for the second half. Cortez Cabrales. Nice strike by Coxascon. Goes over the crossbar though. Gets a handshake from Cortez Cabrales for his efforts. And it's Sidivang Ok trying to play the ball forward. And it doesn't look like Fraser Dawson is going to come back to the fray. Moving pretty gingerly on the far side. And it looks like Saskatoon are going to make a change. Shendrick tries to play the ball forward. And that's going to be a throw in to Long A. Here's Bwanga. Touched by Racinos. Nice touch. Here's Billings. Got Caroon to his left. Manages to find him with a nice pass. And here's an opportunity again for the Quebec team. Billings can't get a touch on it. Or he did get a touch on it, but he couldn't direct the touch. And Mustafa was able to gather quite cleanly. Speaking with some of the folks on the Long A team at halftime, saying that this has been a dominant team in Quebec soccer for almost since under 14, but almost at the last stage of the Quebec Cup, every time they just seem to have been beaten. And this, as a collective group, is their first time at a national championship. This year it was the provincial, the league winners that represented the province here at the Under-18 Cup, and the team won that, and that's why they're here in Charlottetown this week. But she was telling me just how much, what a good team they are, and how very much they deserve this opportunity. And under coach Gilbert Bahia, who himself was a 14-year pro in France, they've really almost had the missing ingredient, and you can see that the way they play. They almost telepathic in the way they move the ball around. Nice play by Billings. And certainly for the soccer purist, if you like to see good passing soccer, then this Quebec team is certainly going to please you. Here's Carew, nice touch there on the far side. Well done there. Has to go back. Ball's played in. Here's Babacar Diop looking for a hat trick. This time though his touch is not on the same wavelength as his teammates. And it's going to be a foul. And we're going to see a substitution for Saskatoon. It is going to be Dawson is not going to be able to come back. Number 17, Fraser Dawson. And I think it might be Christopher McNutt, I think, that has come on. I'll just confirm that in just a moment. Ball's going to be played long. Flicked on, tried to flick on by Kaksaskun, rather just headed it back. Nice touch by Karoon. Picked up by Gosselin, he does well. Looks for Hine, who's playing as a centre forward in this half. Rose, a loose pass there by Rose. That's unlike him, picked up by... good shot there, and a great shot, and a beautiful goal by number 7, Luis Cortes Cabrales. It was given away by number 88, Christopher Rose. It was a loose pass, and a beautiful finish by the number 7 for Saskatoon, Luis Cortes Cabrales. That's his second goal of the tournament. He did score in their game against Nova Scotia, and I doubt he's going to score a better or a nicer goal than that. So certainly well deserved. I think Saskatoon have deserved that. They've certainly played their part here today. They could have just easily come and decided that that their tournament was over, but they haven't. They've come out and they've played, and just deserts for the way that they've gone about their business today. And that certainly puts a more respectable shine on the scoreline as far as they're concerned, as it's now 3-1 to Long A. And who knows, maybe there's another goal or two still in this Saskatoon team. But just a reminder and a wake-up call for Quebec that at this level, anything that's loose, and there was a loose pass by Rose, could well be punished. But it still needed a great finish, and it was a great finish by the number 7 for Saskatoon. So good for them. And that certainly emphasises the spirit that they've shown in their tournament this week. And here's Lucas. He hasn't stopped running, the number 12. And Rose. And Rose, I think, is probably playing in more of an unfamiliar position. He's playing at right back. Every time I've seen him play, he's been a forceful midfield runner. And I'm sure he'll be disappointed with the loose pass. And here's nice play there by Yukaski, who's also going to try. Well, that's a good challenge by Ramirez Racines, and he goes down. And some shouts of anguish there by the Quebec player. Hopefully that's nothing too serious. It was a hard challenge there. And certainly this isn't what Coach Gilbert Bailly would have been hoping for in this half. I'm sure he was just more than happy just to get this game done and dusted and away. And one of his key midfielders seems to be in a little bit of distress out there right now as he's getting treated. Looks like it might be the left leg, whether it's knee or whether it's ankle. Certainly there's movement there, which is a good sign, but didn't see a card by referee Barry. I think it was certainly a hard challenge. There was certainly some ball in there. It wasn't like he just took the whole player, and I think maybe he just sort of forced him back. And thankfully, Ramirez Racines is up. He's going to limp away to the side of the field and smiles at the trainer, so which is a good sign. So for all those that may be tuning in from Montreal that are friends and family of number 17, Daniel Ramirez Racines, it looks a good sign. He does walk away, but he is going to be replaced by number 10, Suleiman Kamara. Kamara, who scored the what ended up to be the winning goal in their important game against BC a couple of days ago. So he'll come and play in the midfield, the number 10. And thankfully, Racinos just walking away to our right. Doesn't seem to be in too much distress right now. Doesn't need any further assistance or attendance from the physio. So I'm sure it's almost just a precaution, save him for tomorrow. Here's Chetui. Here's Kamara. Plays a nice ball forward. Onside, here's Diop for his hat-trick. No, goalkeeper Mustafa is out quickly. And certainly if Babacar Diop would get a hat-trick today, I'm sure that would give Coach Bayer something to think about in terms of his selection for tomorrow's game. And that's going to be a throw to Saskatoon. 24 minutes left, 24 and a half minutes left here at UPEI at the 2015 Sport Check National Club Championships, the Under-18 Cup. CS Longueuil from Montreal lead, Saskatoon United by 3-1, and that's a loose pass this time by Boanga, who gets the shot away. So again, we're seeing a little bit of looseness at the back line for the Quebec team. Looks like the concentration may have gone a little bit, and they are allowing Saskatoon a few opportunities, and that was another good opportunity which could have caused a problem or two if it was on the net. Here's Kamara, number 10. Sure, looking to impress. Ball inside to Grandin. Played forward. Ball still in. Here's Karun. Good ball looking forward. No, it's just too far ahead of Diop. There's Rose. Under pressure. No, goes back to Boanga. Gets the call from his goalkeeper. And just to confirm too, in terms of a goalkeeping change, it was Raichev that came into the game for Madhu at half-time. So Mario Raichev. Like every position almost on this Quebec team, there's two outstanding players for each position, and both Raichev and Mado are excellent goalkeepers in their own right. And here's an opportunity for Billings if he can finish. Good save again, Mustafa. Well done, Billings. Sends it wide. Here's Rose. Sends a crossover. It's a good cross to the far post. It's over Chetui's head. And it also went over the head of Grandin, and that's going to be a corner kick. Corner's going to be taken, I think, by Kamara on the far side. It's flicked on by Billings, and it comes off. Referee Dave Barry said that it came off Billings last, and that's going to be a goal kick. Played long by Mustafa. Well done by number 7, goal scorer Cortez Cabrales. Rather shows his frustration at the fact that the ball couldn't be kept in on the far side. So number 7, Luis Cortez Cabrales, can certainly remember this tournament with a degree of satisfaction, even if his teams do end up losing all games in the group stage. He can certainly point to the 2 goals he has scored here this week in Charlottetown. That's a nice ball played forward by Rose, asking a lot though of 83 Diop, and the ball is cleared and goes out for a throw conceded by number 10, Andrew Yokovsky. Saskatoon are going to send another change into the game. It's going to be number 16, Tyler Robinson, that's coming in. And Jonathan Shendrock is going to be substituted. So Robinson is in and Shendrock is out. Thrown in, there's Billings. Hard challenge by Yakowski, and gets us speaking to it. It may well be yellow carded here. He's looking at the number of challenges. I think the number 10 has put across the field. Points to the one he did before on Ramirez Racinos that saw the midfielder for Quebec leave the field. This time Dave Barry says that's enough. And the number 10 for Saskatoon gets a yellow card. And it's going to be a free kick, which Billings is going to take. Right-footed. CS Longueuil of Quebec. 20 minutes away from a place in the gold medal game tomorrow here at UPI. Where we wait to see who they play. Ball's driven in, headed on. No direction, and that's going to be a goal kick. They'll know their opponents. The game after this will have no consequence on any of the medal rounds, but may well for the 5th and 6th place game. We'll be bringing you that after this game is over between Nova Scotia and Manitoba, which should be a fiery encounter for two teams that have played quite well at times in this tournament, but find themselves battling for a place in the 5th and 6th place game. Well, at 2 o'clock, the Calgary Foothills will play Newfoundland in a game that will confirm who will play Quebec in tomorrow's gold medal game. Here's Chitui. Good battle by Cuxascon, who referee Barry says there was a foul by Chitui. No, he says it's a throw. And before anything happens, we're going to see another substitution, and looks like Frank Bwanger is going to come off. Having a well-earned rest, the big, strong centre-back for Longueuil. And it's going to be number 98, Stephen Alberici, who's going to come into the game for Longueuil. So Alberici is in. Thrown in, there's Rose. Nice play by Cortez Cabrales. Played into Cuxascon, that's a heavy touch. Should be cleared by Grondin, it is. As far as Billings, picked up by Gosselin. Ball goes in. Played by Cowan, nice pass to Billings, who'd peeled away to the left. He's got McNutt for company. McNutt playing at right back since he came into the game. Nice play by Billings. Played inside, gets it back. Billings just a little bit too heavy. And not for the first time today, or indeed this tournament so far. Pramito Mustafa is quickly off his line and makes the claim. He plays it long. There's number 10 Camara. Trying to find Karun on the far side. That goes out. Ball goes back to Rightchef. He clears right-footed. And flag goes up on this side by assistant referee Tyler Deagle for an offside on the far side. Opportunity now for Saskatoon to play the ball in. As we come up to 15 minutes left here in Charlottetown. Pleased to be bringing you the action today on the Bell Alliant TV1 streaming network. Ball's played long. Hines up there, doesn't get a head on it, but it's going to bounce loose. Is Tyler Robinson battling hard. It's going to be picked up though by Babacar Diop. Asking a lot of camera though, and good challenge in the midfield by Gosselin, but Camera's able to come up with the ball. Plays it forward to number 10. That's a nice ball looking for Chetui. Gosselin's there though. Does well to hold it up. And here's Lucas, Alex Lucas, number 8, turns into the midfield. That's looks like Grandin there to play it back. And this time, yes, we do have another offside as Chetui made the run. Puts his hands to his face. Can't believe he was called offside by assistant referee Deagle. Chetui, another one of those players that would be hoping for a good display today and maybe trying to force Coach Gilbert Bailly's hand tomorrow for the gold medal game. Away by Rose. It's moved into centre back. Here's Chetui looking for the run again of Diop. Good play though by Lucas, but Diop's in and tries to put the ball past Mustafa. He did, and it looked like it may have been maybe Yakascu there who just got it back in time to prevent the ball from going over the line. And he's got a knock for his troubles, as does Babacar Diop, but he's helped up by teammate Billings. Yakowski's still on the ground. Hopefully he's not going to need any treatment. He's up, and a good clearance there by the Saskatchewan centre-back to deny Babacar Diop his hat-trick. But it is going to be a corner kick, which Camera's going to take. He goes short to Chetui. He gets it back. There's Diop. Skips past Gosselin, back to Chetui. Showing nice skill there. Spendens in his pink boots. Mr. Chetui does well and wins the throw. Had a good game there. The number 13 today for Longueuil. Sami Chetui. There's Billings trying to force his way through, but in the end it was Cortez Cabrales played forward, trying to find the run of Karoun. Here's Grandin. Alberici's made a run ahead of him, but he goes right instead. Billings tries to get on the end of it, but Mustafa's too quick coming off his goal line. He can pick up and he can clear. Nice play by number 74, Sidevang Ok. This is Grandin. And Claveau has come over and playing right back now to allow Alberici to play in the left full-back position. Here's Camera, number 10, nicely ball inside. Billings, though, is beaten by Gosselin. Cortez Cabrales plays it wide, but that's too far ahead of number 16, Tyler Robinson. And we have 12 minutes left, and a change, another change for Longueuil. I think it may well been Grandin that went out. Ball's played long. I think it might be Georges Lejour that's come in. I didn't see the number there, and I will double check that in just a moment. It looks like it may be Lejour that's come back into the game. Back by Claveau. Good work by Gosselin, and looked to foul there. Grandin is still out there, I think, and Chetui is still out there. It may have been Karoun that's just gone off for, and we will confirm that in just a moment. Just looking around to see who's there. Ball goes back. There's Rose. Into camera. Cliveau wants it on the right-hand side. He's not going to get it because the ball goes the other way and it's given away, and is an opportunity for Jansen. One of those players that's been important for the Saskatoon team. I don't recall Jansen being substituted in any of the games so far. Almost played every minute of every game wearing the captain's armband for Saskatoon. Number 2, Luke Jansen. Sidimanok clears it long. Salbarici, he can't keep it in. And that's going to be a throw in to Saskatoon. Just over 10 minutes left here. The final group game for both teams. 10 minutes for Long A just to play this game out and to look forward to playing the gold medal game tomorrow. We'll have a perfect 4-win, 4 played for 1-4 record. Here's Cliveau. Good play by Lucas. Back to Cliveau. This is Alex Lucas. Nice play by fullback Cliveau. He's looked very good, I think, today. Here's Billings. He does well. Manages to keep the ball moving. Here's Lazard. Nice run there by Cliveau. Came all the way. He's got Yurkowski for company. Well played by the fullback. And Yurkowski, not for the first time, puts a hard challenge in. Wins the ball. And it's Cortes Cabrales. Yurkowski, this time though he's beaten. Here's Chetui into Condan, looking for some options. Here's Diliam Sidivangok. Into Chetui. Oh. Get up, says referee Barry. He's had a very quiet game, really, referee. Nothing too much to deal with. Certainly the Quebec team will not be looking to get involved in any silliness before their big day tomorrow. His camera, well played. He goes down, gets the free kick. And another substitution is going to come in for Saskatoon. It's number 11, Willis Cuxascon, that's going to come off. And he's going to be replaced by Mohamed Afzal. Afzal, number 22, is in, replacing number 11, Willis Cuxascon. 7.5 minutes left here in the second half. CS Longueuil as yet not added to their first half 3 goals. They lead by 3-1. Highlight of this half, a wonderful strike by number 7, Luis Cortes Cabrales. But now Quebec are trying to get something going. Ball's played in. Here's Lazur. Sends it back. And this time Babacar Diop. His radar is all wrong. And that's not going to cause a problem. Taken quickly. Trying to get number 8 Alex Lucas into the game here. And he does so. Picks the ball up. Plays it to deliver a loose pass. Well in by number 16 Cliveau. Who I think has been one of the best players on the field today for the Quebec team. The fullback started as left back, now playing at right back. Well in there, and there's a chance for Grandin, who hits it. Can't keep it down, and that's going to be a goal kick. Reminder, we'll be bringing you the second game of the day here at UPI, starting 11:45 between Halifax Dunbrack of Nova Scotia and the Manitoba champions. Foul on the far side, so it's going to be a free kick to Longueuil. Sidivangok. Oh, rather overhit by Rose. Thrown in by Lucas. Turned by Jansen. Well played by Alex Lucas. Rose wins this challenge. It's not cleared yet though. Has to head it away. There's camera, number 10. Shows nice footwork, nice skill by the number 10. Slow the game down. Nice ball into number 89, Grandin. Looking for Alberici on the far side. He can't keep it in play. And that is going to be a throw. Flicked on by Chetui, out of play. Here's Hein, number 13, running into some space. Demangok tries to come across. Well played by Chetui. Doing a lot of work back there, and that's a nice pass as well by the number 13 for Quebec. Opportunity for Babacar Diop to cut inside, but Gosselin is there. He completes the clearance, and that's going to be a throw-in. Grandin to Rose. Pulls played into Georges Lazure. Trying to play to Billings. Billings. Him and Lazure rather too close together. Played forward by Camera. Nice ball to Chetui. He can't take it in stride. Sends the ball back to Grandin. Here's Camera. The Diop rather. Ball comes in. And looks like Lazure is called offside once again by assistant referee Deagle. And that's going to be a free kick with just over 4 minutes left. And in 4 minutes' time, we will have absolute confirmation that CS Longueuil of Montreal will be in tomorrow's gold medal game. So our congratulations to them on reaching that milestone. Speaking with Coach Bailly a couple of days ago, he said they very much came determined and focused to win this tournament. And they certainly have a great opportunity with the quality of the team that they have at this tournament. Well done by Billings. Got it back at the second attempt. He plays it forward. Here's Diop looking for his hat-trick. Into Billings. Tried to find Lazure, but it's cleared. His camera, number 10. Does well. Shows nice skill again. Into Grandin. This is Afsal. This is Alberici. Trying to get a run into the penalty area. Is he going to try and get the cross? He does get the cross. It's a great cross, and and the ball bounces up and hits him on the hand. And if anybody's deserved a goal today for Longueuil, it would be the all-action midfielder, Samy Chetui. But it seems every time he gets into the penalty area with a good opportunity, there's either a miscontrol or something quite goes wrong. And just that time the ball bounced up, hit him on the arm, and referee Dave Barry called the free kick. It's a nice run by Alberici. Well played by Claveau. Lucas throws it in, looks for Hein. Cortez Cabrales is going to battle for that. Tries to show nice footwork. Well done by Camera. Throw comes in. Lucas does well. Nicely through the legs there of Claveau. Rose comes across with a hard challenge, leaves Lucas in a bit of a heap. And judging by the reaction of the number 8, it looks like an injury that maybe you wouldn't quite see in the girls' game. Yes, I can certainly confirm that. Not the sort of injury that needs the attention of the trainer, and Lucas gets up. And as always in this situation, it seems to elicit some mirth from everybody around. Certainly referee Dave Barry is enjoying the situation. And the only one that isn't is number 8, Alex Lucas. Who the last thing he wants right now is to receive this throw-in. He doesn't, and I'm sure he's grateful for that. Here's Hein. Lucas is back in action. Probably doesn't want to get too close in case the ball is cleared at him again. Closing it down though. Goes back to Raichev. And we're in the last minute here. Here's Chetui. Goes back to the Manoc. Grandin to Chetui. Goes wide. Is Alberici. Grandin, oh, and here's Lucas now moving a bit more freely. He's going to hit it right-footed. It's a little bit tame and a bit weak, and maybe still suffering some of the effects from that knock just a few seconds ago. Back by Claveau. Oh, it's a bit of a loose pass, picked up by Grandin. He plays it forward, opportunity now, and here's a great opportunity for Diop to finish his hat-trick. He's going to hit it, and once again, Mustafa out quickly, and gets a big cheer from his teammates on the Saskatoon bench. It's only one position that Saskatoon have not been lacking in this tournament, is the quality of both goalkeepers. Hayden Fast there played yesterday and played a very good game also against Nova Scotia. Was beaten just by Manitoba, I beg your pardon, just beaten by a penalty shot. And today, number 19, Pramito Mustafa, has also had a very good game in goal for Saskatoon. So we're now in additional time. I have not seen anything go up from the board, so just had the one injury, so I can't imagine there'll be more than a minute or two to be added on. Ball thrown in. Loose touch on the edge of the penalty area by Camera. This time Rose clears, only as far as Billings. Picked up by Tyler Robinson, who tries to force his way through. Here's Jansen. Nice turn. And Camera was coming away with the ball there, but referee called it back for the free kick. Here's Rose. Here's Camera. Tries to turn it inside. Here's Grandin. And a nice chance here. Now it can't get his hat trick. Here he is again. Plays the ball across. And Georges Lazor with a simple finish puts the icing on the cake. Unselfish play there by Babacar Diop. He could have gone on and maybe gone for the hat trick. He he's crossed the ball through. And number 63, Georges Lazor with an open goal. Tapped it in. And that is now 4-1 to CS Longueuil. And further confirmation, if any was really needed, that tomorrow will be their big day in the gold medal game here at UPEI. 2 goals by Babacar Diop. And 2 by Georges Lazor. Here he is again, puts the ball forward to Billings, who certainly always shows lots of running when he plays. Number 84, Billings. Shows some nice skill. Pass Yakavsky, still got it. No, just loses out. He has to try and get around 3 players. And a throw to Longueuil. Back to Claveau. And there we have the final whistle. Referee Barry brings the game to a close. Some cheers from the Quebec supporters to my right. Confirmation that they needed. A 4-1, a fairly comfortable 4-1 win in the end. Certainly Saskatoon played their part. They can probably point to the fact it was probably their best played game, I think, so far in this tournament. And beautiful strike by Luis Cortés Cabrales. Certainly they had the goal of the game. But 2 goals by Babacar Diop, 2 by Georges Lazur gave Longueuil the 4 goals, a 4-1 win. And that confirms their place in tomorrow's gold medal game here at UPEI at the U18 Cup 2015 Sport Check National Championships. Thank you for joining us for this game. We will be back in about half an hour or so for game 2 at UPI. Don't go away, and we will be back soon.